Gay here with tracks that are more twisted than Nazi dwarf porn. I'd like to start tonight's show with a big shout out to Jaggers. As many of you know, Jaggers is in prison because of his beliefs. He believed that cutting the red wire would turn off the burglar alarm. He was wrong. And here, a man of few beliefs, cops say he's a thief or even A.T. Leaf. His mum still washes his briefs. You know him as Pablo. Respect Pablo! On tonight's show, we have award-winning chef Jason Moore.
Chefs are fruits.
Former MasterChef contestant Christine Hamilton.
Saggy fun bags.
Music from Ram's Pocket Radio, our quiz brain dead. But before all that, some music.
Oh, good morning. I'm late. Is mine? Hardy heart.
What's that you're at, mate?
I was just looking, right?
What?
You know those numbers you see in the paper, like sex lines?
0898, whatever?
You phone up, some bird kind of talks you through to your finish.
That's right, yes.
There isn't a sex chat line from Northern Ireland.
Right, are you sure, mate?
Are we country? We
Right.
don't have one of them.
In the wee six?
Now, could you imagine? Right.
Right.
And they say you're a man that likes the posh bird.
As
some
I
girl,
do.
Some girl from Cultraw.
Right.
Going, I've just been mucking out the stables. I'm all dirty.
Right.
But I'm not as dirty as you. Get your jodhpurs off and show us what you're made of.
Right.
You have that sort of stuff, right?
Right, like a wee, some kind of, a ballerina doll or something like that there.
Aye, like Ballymena, right?
Okay, right, boy, what about you? Are you feeling a wee bit dirty?
What have you got in there in your britches?
Have you got a wee John Deere or is it a big Massey Ferguson waiting for me, eh? Are you going to plough me? Are you going to plough my field? Are you going to plough my field and scatter your good seed all over my ground?
And even though it's a Sabbath day, I'll take you to Sunday school.
Oh, mate, I have a wee Sammy already, look.
Here, even better than that, right?
Right.
What if it was like southern birds?
Oh, dirty Mexicans?
Jesus, what are you doing to me? Oh, put that away.
Look what you've made me do, you dirty little fecker.
Oh, that'll need a boil wash.
Go on, work it. Work me. Use me. Do me. Occupy my 6 counties. Take away my land. Subjugate me. Oppress me. Go on, let me show you my dirty partition. Oh!
I made up offering.
I'd just like to make a quick apology for last week when I announced that Stephen Nolan was dead. It was just meant as a silly joke. But I now realise that I may have got some people's hopes up.
Oh, here, there's a lift again.
Who's it now, Pablo?
Our guest is quite posh, was in the jungle, and knows her way around the kitchen.
The political husband of our next guest was alleged to have taken cash for questions, but let's be honest, it's just a relief he wasn't spending it on hers. Please welcome amateur chef and professional battle axe, Christine Hamilton!
That's the sort of welcome I like.
I tell you what, Christine.
Yeah.
You are looking spot on.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, aye.
I'm doing all right. Do you know, I've got a gold bar on my bus pass now, which means I'm over 60 by 1 year.
You're holding up well, dog.
I'm holding up well.
You must avoid the Old Trafford area of Manchester if I were you.
Okay, why?
Because Wayne Rooney kind of hangs about there.
Oh, yes.
And yes.
He's into older women, is he?
Well, apparently so, if you were to believe the tabloid red taps.
I think he's into anything.
Have you been on a diet recently, Christine? Or what is it that is making you look so fine?
Well, I have been on a bit of a diet. Do you know, ooh, that's really, honestly, you do know how to flatter a girl, don't you? I have been on a bit of a diet. Yes, I have. Because I put on weight. You may not know, but I did a show called MasterChef not long ago, and everybody else loses weight on MasterChef, and I put it on.
Do you just eat all the food?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, because you have to cook with butter and cream and all the things I don't normally cook with, and I was eating it all up and goodness knows what. But anyway, I've lost that weight now. I'm eyeing up your biscuits, in particular the custard cream and the chocolate digestive, or is it a chocolate hobnob? Well, I wondered if I could just put something over them so I can't see them because they're awfully tempting. Could I just do? If that's all right, I don't want to invade your space. Is that okay? Then
How does she smell?
You smell nice.
Then I do. I jolly good.
Did she smell classy?
She smelt of British upper classness. Kind of clean.
The finest scent of all.
I know. It's nice.
So, Christine, you did not use, like...
hang on a moment.
What?
I could not be more non-upper class.
What?
Eh?
I'm absolutely 100% middle. Aren't we all middle class now? John Prescott. John Prescott.
Don't think so, Christine, no.
Christine, we are virtually so underclass, we are subterranean.
Well, that's because you're a member of the criminal class.
It's a living.
We get
Already.
by.
You get by, okay.
It said around here somewhere that you and Neil appeared in some kind of gay iconic play called like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
The 30th anniversary tour of Rocky Horror. That was absolutely wonderful. Sex, drugs and rock and roll. What else do you need? It was wonderful. Do you know why we had to come out of Rocky Horror? Because Neil became totally addicted to the fishnet tights and the basque and the high heels, and he's probably got some of them on at home right now.
Fair play.
Well, he is a Tory politician.
I know. Do you know? I know it is what quite a few of them wear, isn't it?
So is there a man that you've ever met that would tempt you to leave our Neil? Well, your Neil.
Masses. Oh, I commit adultery every day in my mind.
Oh, in your mind?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Can I ask, Christine, are you committing adultery in your mind right now?
Quite heavily, yes.
And who would it be about?
Well, I can't decide.
Why make a choice?
Why choose?
Well, because that would be kinky, not to.
It would be class.
It would be rude not to.
And anyway, I wouldn't want to come between friends, so I think we'd better leave it at that.
Interesting choice of phrase there, Christine. Well, let's take a wee break. We're going to take a wee piece of music. Here we go.
Imagine that though, Christine Hamilton. She looks like Rod Hull in drag. She does it. As Rod Hull looks now. You're a meanie.
You were involved in the Houses of Commons in like the 1980s and all that there, when the Tories were sweeping to power, all the rest of it.
All the rest of it?
It just seems like everybody was just bonking everybody backstage, you know what I mean? Was it really like that?
Of course. But do you know, I'll tell you what the thing is about members of Parliament. It's the most bizarre, because I worked there for 26 years. I mean, I was only 21 when I went there, so I've kind of seen it all. I've seen a lot of it. And there's something, because of power, you see, they've got the power, and power is a big... You two have got power.
Dead right,
with
we do.
you have, with all these switches and all the sort of stuff. I mean, this is very impressive. And members of Parliament have got impressive places to take girls to, like the terrace and all these nice dining rooms. And it's most extraordinary because really quite unattractive MPs can pull much more attractive girls than they would be able to otherwise. So that's how it goes on.
Do you miss politics?
No. I've left the fantasy world for Westminster for the real world of showbiz and entertainment and radio. It's much more fun.
You're too good looking for politics. Politics, apparently, as I read somewhere, is showbiz for ugly people.
Well, some politicians are quite good looking.
Name three.
Have you seen Barbara de Bruyn?
On Whitcomb.
Oh, now, come on, don't be nasty about the nation's sweetheart and favourite, Anne Widdecombe. She's doing all right.
What about Lambert O'Pick?
Oh, gosh, don't.
Although,
You have to
in
bring him
fairness,
into it.
he did pull a cheeky girl.
He's bonkers.
Christine,
Yes.
I think
Sir.
I would like you to be my mum. Would that be all right?
To be your mum.
Yes?
Well, both of you.
Well,
Why not?
Have you got a mum?
none we're talking about.
Have you got a dad? Would I have to move in with your dad?
Well,
Are you
Well,
kidding
there
me?
we
And this
are.
estate?
you know why
Father's
I'm from
Day
it.
causes a great deal of confusion around here, let me tell you.
It's awfully flattering, isn't it? What would I have to do?
Just hold me.
Hold you.
Change me. Occasionally.
How often's occasionally?
As often as you like.
Go on, it's a deal. I'll be your mum.
Yay!
Thanks, Mommy.
Anytime.
Right now, will you buy me an Xbox?
Well, if you tell me what an Xbox is, I'll try.
An Xbox?
Xbox.
An Xbox?
Xbox.
X.
Xbox.
Box.
Xbox.
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 It's some sort of electronic...
Xbox.
It's an electronic device, is it?
That is correct.
That is correct. I'll buy you one. Well, how much-
Yay! We buy the PSD.
Can you share one, or do you need one each?
No, we need one each.
You need one each, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And see on Sunday dinner, you have to count out the peas.
Hang on, I beg your pardon. Say that again.
On Sunday dinner...
Oh, Sunday's
Sorry,
dinner.
let me slow it down for you.
Yes, thank you.
On Sunday din-dins,
Yes,
right round yours with Neil and me and Pablo,
yes.
you have to count out the peas, make sure they're the same. And do not try and say that having a wee bit more extra peas is the same as having the same amount of roast potatoes? Because it's not.
No, it's
No,
not.
no, well, I would never do that. It's not, because peas are peas and potatoes are potatoes. You can have as much as you like of
That's
peas
all
and
right.
potatoes.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Unless you start to put on weight.
Thank you.
Okay?
Cool. Mummy, thank you very much for coming on to our show.
I'll go home and get the tatties on.
Go you home.
Okay.
Sort out a few spare rooms for me and the Pablo. We'll be over next week.
Okay, brilliant. Jolly
Happy
good.
days.
See you
Where's my
later.
hug? Give me my hug.
Give you a hug.
Give me my hug.
Oh, give you a hug. Oh, bye-bye. Mwah.
Thank you.
Mwah.
Oh, 2 kisses.
There
Happy
we go.
days.
2 kisses.
Pablo, show the lady out.
My pleasure.
Nyah, nyah.
Just for your information, your ladyship, I am quite the fan of Lady Charity's Lover and The Graduate, okay?
I think I get your drift, Pablo. Bye-bye. I'm going to put the beef on. Ooh.
She could see to my beef anytime.
Christine Hamilton there! Christine is the second most outrageous woman in politics. She would have been the first, but Iris Robinson pipped her at the post by bucking that teenager.
Right.
Right.
Here we go.
3,
Here we go.
2, 1, go!
Stir.
Blink.
Blink. Go on, blink.
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 You blink.
No, you blink.
You blink.
You blink.
You blink.
Blinky.
You blink.
Blink off.
I own you.
Blink 182.
I own you.
Go on, blink now.
I own
You're
you.
gonna fly in your face.
Blinkety
It's
blink.
gonna make you blink.
Blinkety blink.
It's gonna make you blink.
Blinkety blink. Blinkety blink.
Ah,
Blink.
bollocks. How do you do that?
Champione.
Derry's an amazing city, though, isn't it?
Any city that has 3 or 4 girls to every bloke, unbelievable.
And the girls' legs are tidy.
All the hills, the Derry Hill legs.
It's got good scenery, it's got nice hotels, it's close to Donegal.
It's got 1 bar you can go to safely.
Would you come and live here, though?
No. City of culture. I've had yogurts with more culture.
What's that you get there, Pablo?
I'm trying to learn the words to a song, mate. I'm going to audition for the X Factor.
You want to be famous then?
Oh, but I'm being realistic. Like, a lot of people think, they'll get famous overnight. I'm going to give it like 2 weeks.
And you think you can get on X Factor?
If Stephen Hawking can off with his mistress, I can get on the X Factor.
If you want to get famous, you should try Big Brother or something.
I tried that. I even made this audition tape, right? Got my dad's dog, right? Then I held it above a bucket, right? Until I crapped in it. Then I took the bucket, right? Put it on my head. Then I ran around naked singing Beyonce. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies,
Pablo.
all the single ladies, all the single
Pablo.
ladies, all the single
Pablo.
ladies, all the single
Pablo.
ladies. Sorry. I said I was a bit too dignified for Big Brother.
Fair point.
Oh, here, there's a lift moving. There's a band.
A band coming in here?
Yep.
Right, who is it this time?
I think I like this one.
Right.
They're like an indie band. Wait.
Right.
But they are both epic in scale and vision.
Is it News?
No.
Is it Queen?
No.
Is it the Vienna Boys Choir?
Look, mate, we couldn't fit them in the lift. All right, it's not the Vienna Boys Choir.
Right, well, who is it then?
They are Ram's Pocket Radio.
All right, lads.
What's going on?
Oh, good, yeah.
So, lads, tell us this here. Have you seen any good gigs or supports that you have done lately?
Yeah, we recently toured with Darwin Dees and Marina. We played a gig with Marina and the Diamonds, so
Shite.
it's pretty.
Now you'd like Marina.
Really?
Oh, aye. What's the song called you're going to do for us?
Gonna do a song called Dita Rams. It's got the pocket radios.
Kid.
Sweet.
All right, far away into the boudoir.
Don't make a mess.
Bye.
Bye. Apparently, Peter from Derry has called in to shoot the breeze with us. Yo, Pete!
Right, Pablo, right, Stiggy. Here, you've had the odd brush with the law, lads, hey? But say hypothetically a man lunges at me with what I thought was a knife, but it turned out to have been like a flare for a nightclub.
Easy mistake.
Well, see, then I accidentally knocked him over and then somewhat compounded the error by beating him to death with a nearby traffic cone. Like, just hypothetically, hey?
Right, just hypothetically, yeah?
Well, I was arguing with my mates as to whether that would constitute murder or self-defence.
That sounds like a pretty clear case of murder there, Pete.
Yeah, lads, murder. So we're going to have to bury him. Thanks, Sticky. You've been a great help.
For Christ's sake, Pablo, do you not screen these calls?
What?
And now for our next caller, Martina. Marty girl, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I'm just fed up with all the stupid men in Belfast who just treat women as sex objects.
That's a good point, Martina.
Great point, Martina. Now, tell us what you're wearing.
Oh, bless. I remember the very first time I asked your ma the very same question.
Or drunk, was she? She was pretty drunk. Fair play.
And a big shout out to Adam and Steve, who are celebrating their civil partnership today.
2 lads getting married, that's class.
Why is that, Pablo?
Just think how amazing a double stag night would be. Be wall to wall naked women and strippers, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Pobs, I don't think you really get the gay thing.
Yeah, geez, how's the lift going again?
Who have you got for me?
It's that fella that owns that there Porsche restaurant.
Our next guest has his own fancy award-winning restaurant. Essentially, it's like McDonald's but with fewer divorced fathers gazing forlornly at their children. Please welcome award-winning chef Jason Moore!
Evening, gents. How are you?
Right.
All right, mate.
How are
Grab
you?
yourself a wee seat there. Take
you
the
very
weight
much.
off your plates. That's a wee kitchen reference. You like that?
I do like that.
Well, Jason Moore, how are you keeping?
I'm keeping very well, and yourselves?
Not too bad, not too bad. Thank you for coming in.
Did you not a shave?
pleasure.
No.
Pardon?
Did you not a shave? No.
No.
He's a rock and roll chef, Pablo.
Aye, aren't they all?
Right.
We all are. Rock and roll chefs.
Do you sit there in the kitchen like I'm barking orders and have everybody go, yes, chef, yes, chef?
A wee bit. Not that much.
Do you know how far that would work with me? You wouldn't get through the entree, Sean. Let me tell you it.
I could bring you in for a day and see how you get on. You like that?
Would you like a kitchen knife in your chest? That's what'll happen. There you go.
You
Seriously?
get one right back.
Oh, that there's fighting talk.
Fighting talk for a
Fighting
man
talk.
that cooks, like.
What sort of training did you have to do?
To be a chef, you have to do as much training as you can. Work at as many good restaurants as you can. Work for as many good chefs as you can to learn as much as you can.
Did you ever work for the little chef?
Little chef, let me think. I've worked with lots of little chefs, a bit like yourselves.
Bernard Matthews?
Pardon?
Bernard Matthews?
R.I.P. Bernard.
Oh, Bernard.
May his turkey twizzlers rest in peace.
Turkey twizzlers were a mistake. The machines were set up wrong, and they were supposed to be making sausages, and the machine was all split up, so they just split out all this stuff. So that's how it came about. And they couldn't sell it to anybody, so they sold it to schools.
Something so delicious created by accident.
Created by accidents.
That there is a present from God.
It is. Glory in imperfection.
Why, Jason, does all food taste better inside a flurry bap?
Some foods may taste good in a flowery bap. What sort of foods taste good in a flowery bap to you?
Absolutely everything.
Everything.
Sausage rolls, the classic bap and two. 2 sausage rolls and a bap.
Even a McDonald's quarter pounder, which is already in a bap.
It's
Stick
better in a
that
bap.
there in a bap, and it's even better. All things in life in a bap.
Everything.
Absolutely. Any food stuff you can name. Name me any food stuff
Foie gras.
in a bap.
Do you know what foie gras is?
No.
So you've never had foie gras?
No.
Never.
Would we want to?
You'd absolutely. It's the most delicate thing you could ever eat.
More delicate than a filet o fish.
Filet of fish. Yeah, it's as delicate as a filet
What
of
is
fish.
foie gras?
Foie gras is it's an oversized liver of a duck. What they do?
And how do they get it thus?
How do they do it? Well, they used to do it. They don't do it like this now, but they used to get the duck or the goose and then nail its feet to a plank. Okay, and then they used to force feed it with a screw. It's just nice.
That's not very nice at all.
And you put that in your mouth? Do you apply the 2-second rule in your kitchen?
2-second rule? No.
Drops on the floor,
That's a
2
myth.
seconds,
That's
up on the plate.
That's a myth. No, if you drop something on the floor, you have to put it in the bin. That's its own rule.
right.
Sure you
Who
do.
told you about the 2-second rule?
Everybody knows about the 2-second rule.
Otherwise known as the food for the difficult customer.
Jason, give us 2 wee seconds here. The listeners want to hear a few beats, so I'm just going to play a wee tune and come back, okay?
I brought back a McDonald's once. What was wrong with it? Well, I asked for a medium rare, and it was well done. How dare they? I sent it back. How dare they? With a flea in their ear. Did you get extra cheese back? I think I might have done. Extra mayo. Somebody seemed to be extra mayo in it.
Do you eat your 5 a day?
Yes.
Does pear cider count?
Yes.
Happy days.
Does for me, yeah.
Excellent, because I have at least 5 a day of that.
Jason, what is the most disgusting food you have ever eaten? I mean, most Scottish cuisine, for example, is disgusting.
The strangest thing is when I lived out in Asia, on the streets in Bangkok, you can buy sort of deep fried grubs and deep fried sort of cockroaches, that sort of thing. They're nice. They're not as bad as you think. They're very good for you. Lots of nutrients. So we just spray it with a bit of soy sauce and whop.
You're a minger.
So did you live out there? Were you like picking up some tips on like cooking, or were you just out there banging
For the
like loads of
lady
pills and lady boys?
Picked up a few cooking tips, but you know, I couldn't go past the lady boys.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Who's the most famous person you've ever cooked for, Jason?
Princess Diana.
What?
Yeah.
The princess of our hearts.
Of our hearts.
Do you remember what you cooked for her?
She had fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
Must have been a Friday.
I couldn't say, but yeah, it probably was a Friday.
That's quite surprising. I was under the impression she loved the meat.
Oh,
Can't
my
believe you just said that. That's
God.
wild. I thought it was your princess. Shame yourself.
Sorry.
I see William gave his fiancée his mum's engagement ring. That's going to work out just fine, isn't it?
We have learned a lot today, like what is foie gras, etc. What is veal?
Veal.
yes.
Veal is a baby cow.
A wee baby cow.
Yeah, a wee baby cow.
And you eat
You
that?
kill kill baby cows, Jason.
Of course, yes.
Would you kill like baby sheep? No.
Lamb? Oh, definitely, yeah.
Oh,
Baby
Jesus.
lambs.
Baby pigs.
Suckling pig, yep. All things small are great to be killed.
Kittens?
Nah,
You ever cooked a kitten?
I've milked one.
Sorry, what?
I've milked one.
You milked a kitten. How in the name of Jeebus did you milk a kitten?
We just get a hold of, you know, the wee teeny things and teeny like that.
What is wrong with him?
Have you ever
He's not
milked a
great.
kitten? You haven't lived till you've milked a kitten.
There's a wee girl round the block. She's got like a load of kittens. We could get a wee sideline going. Kitten milk. Kitten yogurt. Kitten cheese.
Cheese. Kitten cheese.
Yeah. We could sell it through your shop.
Of course you could.
Well, listen, Jason, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here today. You're a gentleman, a scholar, and a cook. You can come round here anytime and cook us a wee something in a bap. Jason Moore from Coco Restaurant. Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you.
You kitten milking weirdo.
Pablo, calm down and show the man out, but keep him away from any small animals. Thank you. Jason Moore there. Northern Ireland's answer to Jamie Oliver, except, of course, he's not a complete twat.
Jason, listen, mate, thanks very much for coming in, alright? No problem. Like, but I was just, thought I'd say that if you ever, fancy, like, milking a human or something, I'm free most Wednesdays.
Well, sounds good.
No pressure.
Thanks.
Yeah. Meow.
I'd just like to make a quick apology for last week's medical section. As it turns out, dyslexics aren't the evil villains that attack Doctor Who.
And now on the mystery quiz, where our caller has 2 minutes to guess our mystery item. Once more, we're playing with returning champion, Giles. Giles, are you ready?
I am ready.
Your time starts. I'm not really sure how to describe this. It's something you'd use to prop up a table if one of the legs was shorter than the other.
Is it a poor person?
No, kids don't like this, but teachers try and force it on them.
Unwanted sexual attention?
No, it isn't that, Giles. We had one of these in our school. It was passed around the school. Everybody had a go at it. Some people wrote their names on it.
Oh, is it Kellyanne from 4B?
How do you know Kellyanne from 4B? Wait, what am I saying? No, everybody knew Kellyanne from 4B. No, it's kind of papery. A lot of people find it difficult, and stupid people find it most irritating of all.
Anne Robinson! Anne Robinson! No, wait. Is it an encompassing theory that when first brought to the attention of the public superseded and to some extent overturned the theory of mechanics first posited by Isaac Newton, and most importantly overturning the conception of all time as uniform?
No, Judge, it isn't a theory of relativity.
Did it ever get incredibly drunk at Christmas one year and do something to the turkey that caused everyone to vomit because it was not only immoral but highly unhygienic?
No, it's not Sticky's, ma. I've never actually opened one of these, but rich people love going into these and talking about them. They use a special language.
A Starbucks franchise?
Almost out of time here, Judge.
Is it a book?
Balls, how do you do that?
Wait a minute, don't I have to guess what book it is?
Show off.
Right, Pops, where are we going to now?
It's time to adjourn to the boudoir to hear the band that we seen and was talking till earlier on. It's Ram's Pocket Radio!
Well, there's more of the same next Wednesday at 10. Rob Brydon's the talk of the town on Friday night. Joining him for a chat are Bill Bailey and Beverly Knight. Friday at 10 o'clock here on BBC Two Northern Ireland. More comedy tonight. Not Going Out's in 15 minutes over on BBC One.
Some wee bastard stole my car.
What? That's awful. How are you getting home, man?
Maybe steal a car, take the scenic route on a milk float.
Sweet.